It's race day! Tomy Play Rail, Thomas and Friends. Percy, Real Steam Thomas, Rusty, Lady, Diesel, Mighty Mac, Toby, Edward, Scarloey, Duck, Mavis, Splatter, Dodge, Shooting Star Gordon, Boko, and Streamlined Thomas. First up, it's a battle of the Steam team as Percy, the little green engine, goes up against Edward Blue. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go. Here they come, and look at this. It is Percy over the bridge, definitely ahead of Edward Blue. And Percy, he is really just astounded at how fast he is going, and he is really going as fast as he can. Comes around the bend. Edward barely making it, but look at this, folks. It is Percy all the way, and he wins. Great job, Percy. You go on to the next round. Next up, it is Diesel 10's henchmen, Splatter and Dodge. We haven't seen these guys since Thomas and the Magic Railway. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go. Here they come. Look at this. It looks like Splatter slightly ahead of Dodge. Dodge catching up, though. This is a very close race. They're both coming down. Both these Diesels exceptionally fast. That's what happens when you have Diesel 10 yelling at you all your existence. And it looks like Dodge is ahead of Splatter, and he will go on and win. Very close race. It looked like Splatter was ahead, but in the end, Dodge found his pace and won. Next up, let's have a couple of Diesels race as Rusty, the narrow gauge Diesel, goes up against Mavis of the Farquhar Quarry. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and look at this. Both these Diesels going as fast as they can over the Tomy Bridge. Mavis slightly ahead. Rusty coming down the line. A very popular engine here on Kids Toys Play. Rusty, one of the nicest narrow gauge engines ever, and he was a Diesel. Mavis in the background giving it her best, coming all the way from Farquhar, and I think she is slightly ahead as they are coming down the line. Look at this, folks. It is Mavis slightly ahead of Rusty, and she will go on, and she has won. Another great race. Mavis from the Farquhar Quarry wins. Up next, Toby, number 7, who has surprised us in the past, going up against the Shooting Star Gordon, the fastest engine on Sodor. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go. Look at this. And Shooting Star, he has 2 speeds. We've got him on his slower speed because his faster speed is just way too fast. He is going, though, and look at this. Shooting Star coming through, and it is absolutely fantastic. Toby doing a great job, but it's not enough as Gordon wins. Toby doing his absolute best, the little tram engine, but in the end, it is Mighty Gordon with the win. Next up, Battle of the Carriage Engines. First, we have Mighty Mac being pushed by his carriage, and then we have Real Steam Thomas being pushed by Annie. Only one can win. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and look at this, and whoa! They're coming around, but Thomas, Real Steam Thomas being pushed by Annie in the background, is going out of control. The fastest engine on the track, and hey, look at this. This is really one-sided. Congratulations, Thomas. Mighty Mac also doing well, but just not enough. Mighty Mac doing very, very well, but Real Steam Thomas, tough to beat, a past champion. He goes on. Up next, the Devious Diesel goes up against number 8 of the Great Western Railway. It is Montague, and I mean Duck. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go. Duck slightly ahead of Diesel at this point, going down the hill as fast as he can. Number 8, the Great Western engine, says it's the Great Western way. He is well ahead of Diesel at this point as they go into the turns. We're going to follow Duck around as he is definitely coming around. Now we see Diesel in the turns, but it's just not enough. Duck comes in like he's going into a barber shop. Congratulations, Duck, doing very well, eliminating that Devious Diesel. Next up, here's a race we'll never see again. It is Scarloey of the narrow gauge and Boko, one of the biggest Diesels we have. On your tracks. Get set. Go! Off they go, and here they come. Boko coming down slightly ahead of Scarloey. Let's follow Boko around. He is doing absolutely fantastic. Very popular engine. Everybody seems to like Boko on Kids Toys Play. And he is definitely in the turns well ahead of Scarloey in the background. Boko doing his absolute best, and look at this, he will go on, and he has won. Boko from the British Railways, congratulations. And the final race of the first round of these Tomy races has Lady of the Rails going up against Streamlined Thomas. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, and here is Streamlined Thomas. He also has 2 speeds. We definitely have him on the slower speed, but he is coming around as fast as he can, so look at him go. It is Streamlined Thomas from the great race. One of the most beautiful engines ever created, well ahead of Lady and Lady of the Rails. You've been eliminated. Congratulations, Thomas. Another great race, and by great race, I mean that's where Streamlined Thomas was introduced. But Thomas has won. Welcome to second round action. 8 engines remain, including Real Steam Thomas, Percy, Mavis, Dodge, Shooting Star Gordon, Duck, Streamlined Thomas, and Boko. First off, it's a battle of the green diesels. We've got Dodge going up against Boko. Who will win? On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go. Look at this. It looks like Dodge coming down fast, and he is looking like Diesel 10 is chasing him as he's chasing Lady or Thomas. He is really going well ahead of Boko at this point. It is Dodge, the bad diesel. He is going all the way around the turns, and he will come up to the buffer, and he has won. Boko doing very, very well, but it is tough to beat Dodge. Next up, Mavis of the Farquhar Quarry goes up against Duck, number 8, the Great Western Way. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go. Look at this, Duck coming down as fast as he can, and he is really going. Look at Duck, the Great Western engine. This is not going to be a close shave for him as he is coming around the corner. And we've got Mavis in the background going to the Farquhar Quarry, but it is all luck and it is all Duck as he is coming down the track, and he has won. Congratulations, number 8, Duck, you've eliminated Mavis. Here's an exciting race, 2 of our fastest engines. It is Real Steam Thomas being powered by Annie going up against the Shooting Star Gordon. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, and this is going to be a very, very quick race. Thomas the Tank Engine, look at those wheels just going. He is really coming down the track. And look at this, oh my goodness, this is one-sided. Shooting Star has been eliminated. A lot more one-sided than I thought. Congratulations, Thomas. Gordon is gone. And it is Streamlined Thomas up against Percy. The best friends will race. Who will win? On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go. Look at this, they're coming down, and they're going over the bridge as quick as they can. Streamlined Thomas slightly ahead of Percy. He is coming over and going as fast as he can, and he is looking very strong. Coming around, I think that Percy doing very well in the background, but it's not enough as Streamlined Thomas will go on to win. The best friends have raced. Percy eliminated. Congratulations, Streamlined Thomas. Welcome to the final 4 and 2 Thomases here in the third round. We've got Streamlined Thomas, we've got Dodge, we've got Duck, and we have Real Steam Thomas. Who will win the Sodor Cup? First up, Duck, the Great Western Way goes up against Real Steam Thomas. Who will win? On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go. Duck doing the best he can, but Real Steam Thomas is really coming down the track as fast as he can, and he is definitely going. Look at this, he's gone past Duck, and he has won already. The fastest race yet, and Real Steam Thomas has gone on to the final. But who will he face? Let's find out as Streamlined Thomas goes up against Dodge. On your tracks, get set, go! And look at this, these 2 engines coming down. It looks very, very close. Dodge slightly ahead of Streamlined Thomas. We've got 2 speeds on Streamlined Thomas, and we're using the slower speed to make it fair. That fast speed is just way too fast. But look at this, it is Dodge all the way. He has definitely found his pace, and he has eliminated Streamlined Thomas. A bit of an upset, absolutely. Dodge has eliminated Streamlined Thomas. But can he do the same to Real Steam Thomas? Let's find out as Real Steam Thomas takes on Dodge in the final. On your tracks, get set, go! Off they go, and look at this. It is Thomas the Tank Engine coming down with Annie. Dodge in the background. But it is all Thomas the Tank Engine, a very one-sided race. Annie pushing him, and he has won. Dodge doing a very good job. Dodge showing the world exactly how fast he is, but not as fast as Real Steam Thomas being pushed by Annie. This is the fastest Tomy engine we have. Congratulations, Thomas. You are the world's fastest engine.
Hooray!